sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the home of the PGA Tour, we're at TPC Sawgrass for live second-round coverage of the Sawgrass Invitational. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. His cushion is a full 4 shots as he gets set to tee off. Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway. From the fairway, 98 yards remaining for his second.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Well, this would be something indeed. At the first, a long look for birdie. Oh, I can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. Safely in. It's a par here at first, and he'll remain 4 clear of the field. .532-yard par 5 second here at TPC Sawgrass. Not long as par 5s go, but there is trouble. That is classic Pete Dye. Still, if you play this the right way, you can get out of here with an eagle 3. Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5. Just a bit too much on the second shot on this par 5, but shouldn't have too much trouble getting it up and down for the birdie. Okay, no problems there, finishing off a birdie at number 2. And he's going to get it to 1 under for his round and 12 under for the tournament.
So we started with a par 4, then a par 5, and now the 177-yard par 3 third hole. Plenty of hazards here, Frank.
Yeah, you really break this green up into 3 portions: front left, front right, and that back just on top of the ridge.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Now from off the Bermuda grass, his second at the par 3. Nicely done. It is a par here at the 3rd. He's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead.
So much focus here, Frank, on 16, 17, and 18. Number 4 is a hole that gets overlooked, but it's a fun one.
Yeah, the second shot here is more daunting, especially when that flag's on the left. So you really do start looking at that blue stuff, water.
This one starting up that left side.
So it's official. Will not hit every fairway today. First fairway missed in the rough. Let's see what they can do from here.
So now with the ball below his feet, got to be careful this doesn't go right. Nah, got it out there too far. It was trying to come back, but couldn't get there. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And that's going to tighten things up a little as the lead is down to 2. Frank, the golf course toughens up right here at the long par 4 fifth.
Yeah, when you play it off the back tee, 470 yards, it's nearly 320 yards to that last bunker down the left side. That really has to be in the back of your mind. Your ideal tee shot, a little left to right.
That is right, and that could be trouble.
Bogey at the last and found the rough here. It's going to be a little bit of a shock on the momentum because it's going in the wrong direction. And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, and it would be easy to leave this one short because we're going back up that hill with just the slightest bit of movement from left to right.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and the lead's going to remain 2. Hole number 6, 393-yard, par 4. What's in store for us here, Frank?
Another one really where you're just trying to poke it down there. When you stand on that back tee, there's an overhanging limb that you just get an eye of. So if you try and hit that ball a little too low, that's going to encourage a miss it.
Gonna work this up that left-hand side.
Oh, talk about a friendly kick. I never got those. It could have stayed in the rough for the same price.
So after the fortunate kick, his second to the par 4. I was asking for it to go, and it listened. That is a really good shot. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And he gets it to 12 under par. Well, no shortage of trouble here at the 451-yard par 4 7th. You've got that fairway bunker that goes forever, and then the lateral water hazard running almost the entire left-hand side of the hole. There's trouble wherever you look here.
Oh, I like that tee shot. One extra bounce. That's what kicked it into the first cut.
So now from that first cut, his second to the par 4. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And this will remain a 3-shot lead. TPC Sawgrass, the fabled stadium course designed by the legendary Pete Dye. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novelo. And here at the 8th, Frank, most players are happy walking out of here with a par 3.
And the reason why, it's a very narrow entry to this green. It's just littered with bunkers around, left, behind, to the side, and even short. Once you get further up the green, though, even though this is sort of an undulating green, it starts to widen up. So don't get trapped into just looking at the front of this hole.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Second shot now, here at the par 3.
This one measures out to 15 feet. Oh, nothing routine about that one. Well done to roll it in for par. And he'll remain at -12.
Closing out the front side with a par 5, 583-yard ninth. Don't say this too often in this, the era of the long bomber, but this for most is actually a 3-shot par 5. You can get there in 2, but it requires accuracy and 2 enormous shots.
That's starting a little right. That's going to need to hold on. That was just never on line. It is into the water between the 9th and 18th holes. So he'll take the drop and now go about trying to somehow save par, and this will be his 3rd to the par 5. Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot. Been a tough hole so far. This is the 5th shot. He's still in the bunker. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. He'll fall to 10 under par.
Similar to the first hole, the 10th is a relatively short par 4, 424 yards, but it requires accuracy and some strategy. You have to put your ball in the right place. A dog leg left, you have trees on the right, and don't forget about that big bunker on the left-hand side.
Now, gotta manage the pine straw here with his 2nd.
It's hard to get a putt this long on this green. That is a long way away. But now you really have to concentrate and try and two-putt from here, because this is very much in the three-putt zone.
Just 5 feet left.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he's going to remain at 10 under. Hole number 11, 558-yard, par 5. Frank, players in attack mode here.
Yeah, just try and blitz it down there. There are other bunkers on the left to consider, but really, with that much fairway, this is a green light opportunity.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Good testing shot here from 200 yards to the flagstick.
Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Doesn't look like a lot of movement to this one. It's for eagle. That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie. The putter has not been at its best, but this a good look for birdie. You bet, a birdie here at the 11th. And that is going to push him into the lead here on this Friday. Frank, what's so much fun about TPC Sawgrass is the excitement that it generates for a fan and how many different holes there are. 12 is a good example.
Yeah, 12 looks like it's fresh from Scotland. You can see why Pete Dye spent a lot of time over there. Tee shot looks straight away, but the second shot is blind. The shot you'd get in Scotland with a wedge where you just see the top of the flagstick and you've got to really guesstimate on the yardage that you have. But a good wedge shot and someone that can judge their distance, this is certainly a birdie hole.
That's a big lash. He might be able to cover this.
Well, I would have thought that wind would have kept blowing the ball towards the fairway. Just finds that first cut.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And players have an option to take less break by increasing the speed here.
Got it there, but not quite on target. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And this will stay a one-shot lead. Well, on this back 9 here at TPC Sawgrass, you know that the 17th as a par 3 gets all the attention. But don't forget about this 181-yard 13th. Really a beautiful little hole and plenty of trouble as well. We could be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And this will remain a one-shot advantage. Next up, the treacherous 481-yard par 4 14th. Narrow fairway bunker and a lateral water hazard running along the left side and large, deep grass bunkers down the right. Accuracy is paramount here if you're going to get out of here with a par.
Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad. Not a great shot, really. The first cut ball often sits up. It's easily get in the middle of green. That's long.
This for birdie now at 14.
Not a ton in this, but you have to hit it firm.
That one just going to sneak on by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay at 11 under par. Back to the TPC Sawgrass, the 15th hole. It's a par 4 as we make our way to this finishing stretch. And Frank, what's in store for the players here?
Another one of those par 4s around 450 yards. Ideally hit it tee shot down the right side, keeping it away from that bunker, but that's a flat bunker down the right with no lip, so it's still not too bad. Biggest problem here is that green. So many undulations on this green.
And that, I do believe, is into the bunker. So a poor result on the tee shot. Now he'll dig in with his second to the par 4.
Now, that was a tough shot coming out of the fairway bunker, so really, all in all, that's an excellent approach.
This is a 16-footer.
Oh, yes, a perfect putt there. It is in for birdie here at 15. And he's opened up a 2-shot lead here in round 2. This is a fun hole, starting this closing stretch. They call it the gauntlet here at TPC Sawgrass. Par 5 at 523 yards. You think back some of the great moments. Freddie Couples making eagle here. Davis Love through the trees in the rain suit on his way to victory. And then Craig Perks in one of the all-time upsets, chipping in here at the par 5. This one gonna really test your distance control. Back up the hill for an eagle. not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort.
See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie.
This round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16.
And he draws 3 shots clear on this Friday.
Everyone who's been there will tell you the walk from 16 green to 17 tee is one of the nervier walks you will ever make in this sport, and for good reason. Yep, you got to consider any shot on the green to be a good one here at 17, right? A look here for birdie at 17.
And a dead straight look here. Very little break, just has to get it on line.
How about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie. And he's now the leader by 4 here on this Friday.
Now to the 462-yard par 4 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. And very simply, this is one of the hardest and most visually intimidating tee shots in the game. That's why you see a lot of players bail out to the right. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Frank, really challenging second shot here at the home hole, the 18th.
You have to be decisive going in here. You can see all the trouble in front of you. Water left, that mounding on the right. Neither place really is good to go. So somehow you've got to muster up your best shot. That's a good shot. And more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
He has a 12-footer here.
Birdies in 15, 16, 17, and 18.
So another look at the leaderboard, and you'll almost do a double take, Frank. Our featured golfer with a commanding lead through 36 holes.
So far, it's just been just a clinic again. I know I use that word a lot, Rich, but it looks like two different players. One at the top and well, the chasers. Different league.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notably Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.